She ended our 10-year marriage over dinner. While her parents smirked, I never imagined that a simple dinner could destroy everything I had spent a decade building. Not the home we shared, not the memories we made, not the family we tried to protect, but a marriage I thought was strong. Her name is Vanessa. We had been married for 10 years. 10 years of shared life, responsibilities, laughter, and dreams. I thought we had a partnership built on trust and mutual respect. But I was wrong. It started subtly. Late nights at work, unusual messages on her phone, excuses I chose to believe. Over time, small inconsistencies grew into patterns I could no longer ignore. There were moments I brushed off. After all, I wanted to believe in her, in us. But deep down, something felt off. The night it all came crashing down was supposed to be special. Her parents were visiting from out of town, and we had planned a quiet family dinner to celebrate the anniversary of our first date. I thought it would be a night of laughter, memories, and love. Instead, it became the stage for betrayal. We sat down at the restaurant. The atmosphere was tense, though I didn't realize it at first. Vanessa seemed distant, distracted. Her parents, usually warm and cheerful, were smirking in a way that didn't sit right. Halfway through the appetizers, she spoke, calmly, deliberately, as if she had rehearsed this moment for months. "David," she said, voice quiet but firm, "I'm done. I want a divorce." For a moment, I didn't process it. My mind froze. I couldn't speak. The waiter approached, confused by the sudden silence. Her words repeated themselves in my mind. "I want a divorce." I looked at her, searching for some sign of hesitation, some hint that this was a joke, a misunderstanding, but her expression was resolute. Her parents exchanged glances, suppressing smiles, and I realized they had known. They had been complicit in this moment of humiliation. "What? Why?" I managed, voice shaking, though I tried to keep it calm. She didn't flinch. "I've changed. I don't love you anymore. I've met someone else. I want my freedom." I felt my heart break, not from the words themselves, but from the deliberate way they were delivered. Over dinner, in front of her parents, as if my pain was entertainment. I could have screamed. I could have begged. I could have tried to shame her. But I realized something crucial in that moment. She had already made her choice. And nothing I did would change her mind. I stayed silent. I finished my meal mechanically, each bite a reminder that the life I thought I had was gone. Her parents continued smirking, enjoying the spectacle, as if my pain was part of some twisted performance. When the dinner ended, I left quietly. I didn't argue. I didn't make a scene. I simply walked out, reclaiming what little control I had over my own dignity. The following days were a blur of shock, grief, and reflection. I contacted a lawyer, secured my finances, and began the painful process of separating our lives. Each step reminded me that betrayal isn't always subtle. Sometimes it's loud, deliberate, and performed in public to maximize the humiliation. I spent nights replaying that dinner over and over, trying to understand how someone who had shared 10 years of life with me could end it so coldly. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that her behavior reflected her character, not my worth. Months later, I have rebuilt my life. Slowly, carefully, deliberately. I chose to focus on my own healing, my career, my friendships, and my self-respect. The memory of that dinner remains, painful but instructive. It taught me that betrayal can come not just from a spouse, but from family, from those who should support you, from those who secretly take pleasure in your pain. Most importantly, it taught me that dignity is not given, it is claimed. And when someone chooses betrayal, when they perform their cruelty publicly, the strongest response isn't anger or despair. It's walking away with your head held high, refusing to let them define you. Vanessa ended our marriage over dinner while her parents smirked. But I survived. I rebuilt. I reclaimed my life. And in doing so, I discovered something far more valuable than a marriage that ended: my own strength, my own resilience, and my own dignity.